Hello, chat. How is it going? I think I'm a little louder than usual. Let's try that. Maybe I'm a little... Let me do this. Maybe I need to be a little loud for once. How's it going, chat? Pippa, you need to leave faster so that I can switch screens. Welcome on in, Marbus Phantasminda. I'm only here for LARP Mega, also known as Fuka Persona 3 Real. How's it going, y'all? How are we doing? Figure some stuff here. That all good? I think everything's good. Freaking sweet. I'm mildly dehydrated and tired. Go get yourself some water, pal. You've earned it. You've done vector math. I nearly lost one of my projects. I had a heart attack is an understatement. I have 3 different drinks. I guess lead a horse to water. Can't make a drink, huh? Yeah, how's it going, chat? We've got a cutscene to work on today. That is what we are going to be doing. Ooh, actually, Disman just said that, and now I'm reminded that we haven't made Carl's things unlockable yet. So maybe we pivot to that if I don't feel like animating. Which could be true. I feel like I can't animate for long bursts. I feel like I get tired of it. Oh. Was in the minecart. Cutscene? Why did you remove it? That seems 4% thermo. Oh my god, we're gonna be swimming in free stuff. Let's go. I had my classes, but yesterday nothing too stressful though. All it really covered was monitoring thyroid levels. It was pretty productive. Nice. I have to take thyroid supplements. I don't actually know for how long because I don't think I'm supposed to take them forever, but yeah, I feel that. What am I looking at? You're looking at a cutscene. So the fun thing about Dreams is that it doesn't operate on frame logic. So you can see, it's like Enderman in Minecraft. You can see them teleporting. You can see them moving to new positions when they're supposed to teleport. Like one frame they're supposed to be at one position, next frame they're supposed to be at the next position. But in Dreams, they don't do it like that, so you can see them for like a single frame as they move to their new position. So to combat this issue, our cutscenes just have multiple copies of the same character that are just invisible. It solves the problem. Pretty handily, in fact. We're gonna let you animate in 30 FPS, but secretly interpolate it in 60. I don't even think it's that. I think it just is... It's not super robust like frame logic. I don't need all this. Get this out of here. I also don't need the tail. Nor do I need the skeleton, actually. As if when I get automated, automated now my bestie. Trust. Wait, Morgana's not here. Bro, they fucking chat. Chat. I need to... Yeah, I'm gonna allow that message through. I'm going to show you guys what it just yelled at Mega for. I feel like I should probably just turn off Autobot at this point. I mean, it is comical, though. It does get funny points. Like, can we talk about this? This is what Automod just did. Accidental space in the word doom. So Automod sees the phrase boys D. That references dicks. We can't possibly have that on this stream. Do I need to set myself to a mature stream? Is that why this keeps happening? I have been considering it. I don't know if I qualify. I don't know if swearing forces you into mature. Does talking about dicks force me into mature? There's a politics and sensitive issues tab I can put on. Gambling? Drugs, tobacco use, no. Significant profanity or vulgarity. Prolonged and repeated use of obscenities. No, I think I'm fine. I don't feel like I'm significantly profane or vulgar. What do you think, Chad? I guess it does. It comes down to personal interpretation, but I don't feel like I'm that. Not chat going straight in for it. $15 stream streak, Flugalicious. Congrats, Mega. Prolonged and repeated. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't stand there and scream fuck for 20 minutes. I do say it pretty regularly, but like, I don't know. I have a very different view on profanity than most people, I feel like. I don't use it as a profanity, I just use it as a word. It just is a word, man. It's nice to say, it's got that hard end consonant. People take this stuff too seriously. I was walking home, well, I was walking to the library with some friends after high school one day, and there was this, I think, honestly, like, middle-aged woman in front of us as we were walking. There's, like, this park in between, so we were walking in the park down to the library, and there's this middle-aged woman in front of us, and we were just casually having a conversation. At one point, you know, as I do, I said fuck in the middle of the conversation, just as a part of talking, and the woman turns around and gives me the biggest stink eye I've ever seen. And it's like, who am I hurting? Truly, who am I hurting? What's the problem here? We're going in, Morgana. Church dinner and didn't start a fire. Huge. Who would get up for Morgana not starting a fire, chat? There's some claps in chat. I should get a clapping emote. I gotta commission eyes. Oh yeah, Morgana, yeah, as our only mod, you wanna see what got censored? This is what got censored, by the way. I'm really thankful it wasn't raw meated. I love that fuckboy is never the problem. I know, right? It's random stuff at this point. I think it's always sexual themes, but Automod is the biggest prude I've ever met, dude. It censors kissing. It's, oh my god, kissing is like sexual. It's not, first off. Like, Automod just can't handle any concept of intimacy. It cannot be done. These damn robots. There's too much stuff happening. I can't get this thing at the right location. Alright, we're turning off snapping for this. Holding hands before marriage. Exactly, dude. That would get automodded. It'd be like, you can't do that! Even worse, it might even censor moving in before marriage. It's not like I plan to do that or anything. Freaking Automod. Anyway, chat, how's it going? I haven't asked yet. Hope it's going well. It is Wednesday. I've been busy and not sleeping well. That's been the main thing that's kept me from streaming this for Monday and Tuesday. Not sleeping well. I've been sleeping really poorly, but I changed up my approach to sleep. Now I'm a bit foolish because I should have made this change way earlier. Like, I recognized the problem and just didn't do anything about it. So, whoopsies. But now should be good. I've now actually taken the steps to fix it, so. From no in family, so for a bit, profanity was prohibited aside from me, my family isn't all that religious anymore, so I don't care about that. I don't know. Bangers! I don't think I told this story on the stream, but someone recently, we were celebrating my grandma's 81st birthday, who is now living in a retirement community. So we were like out in the common area at like one of the restaurants or whatever. I don't really know how these work. It's for my first time, not my first time, my second time in a retirement community. But the first time, I don't remember that well. Maybe third time, actually. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't know what this place's deal is my point. I don't know how this stuff works. But we were in the common area. So we were sitting at a couple tables, and then there were tons of elderly folks at the other tables. I think one table was playing bingo, I'm not positive. But there were tons of people around, as you would expect. And we were playing Monopoly with my grandma, and at one point, so one of us had Boardwalk, right? And they really wanted Park Place. My sister landed on Park Place, right? Able to get Park Place. I, as the banker, because I'm the banker, because I never cheat. I, as the banker, ask, do you want to buy Park Place? My sister waits a little bit. And then, at the top of her lungs, screams, fuck yeah. And the entire common area just stops and looks. So you know these people do not hear the phrase fuck yeah, like, ever. Or a farming. It was kind of awesome. It was really funny. In the moment, I immediately had to be like, you can't do that. Stop. Like, that's really bad. But, like, it was really funny. I feel like I'm the kind of person to do that. Yeah, it's just a combination of getting really excited and, like, just not thinking about where you are. And it happens, you know? And, dare I say, she didn't do anything wrong. She just violated a cultural norm of that space. And, like, that happens. And it's okay. As long as she knows what she does, and everyone's chill about it, which they were. Like, everyone stared, but no one was like, how dare you? Like, no one said anything about it. They were just really surprised. So yeah, it's fine. Really funny. Utilized the First Amendment right to the fullest. Exactly, dude. Oh, why is the squashed Andrew model here? Oh, you actually can't see his feet in this scene, so it doesn't matter. The dogs are not out for this scene. What do you do when someone takes your main? Speak for yourself? That pissed me off. Why? Do someone takes your main? Depends on the game. What game are we talking about? Peter the Squash is here. Alright, yeah, Peter the Squash is here. is your shirt glowing, brother? Pikmin. Chet, I think I've solved my procedural generation woes. Probably feel secondhand embarrassment in that situation, but I really feel free and secure and welcome enough to shout fuck yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, in the moment, again, in the moment, secondhand embarrassment, and, like, I did immediately go, Emma, you can't do that. Don't do that. But, yes, Pippa? Where are you? Hello, Pippa. But, like, it was fine. Again, like, nothing really wrong was performed. You know what I mean? It is embarrassing, but embarrassment is not necessarily an indicator of, like, this shouldn't be happening. You know what I mean? I've never kissed her foot. I'm an older relative, but my great aunt once said, so I was out with my girlfriend. I nearly went, oh, congratulations, thinking she meant, like, gay. She meant, like, her pal. Yeah, what's up with that? I always found that weird. Using the term girlfriend to not mean girlfriend at all. I never got why people did that, if I can be honest. Girlfriend versus girlfriend. Like, you don't need to specify. You don't need to specify that your friend is a girl. It doesn't, like, it doesn't matter, bro. Your friend can be whoever the fuck they want to be. People don't include the space usually. No, they definitely intentionally make it sound like girlfriend. And also, saying girlfriend is just awkward. Like, just say friend, guys. Come on. It's for the better she's not on the market. It's okay. I stared at her for multiple seconds trying to figure out what was happening and eventually settled on That's awesome. So your partner can have different connotations. But that one you're able to, like, figure out. And also, unless you mean, like, romantic partner, you don't usually lead off a conversation with, I was out with my partner. You know what I mean? Sometimes Yuri not happening is a necessary evil. I love reanimating. We're really gonna need to figure out, like, an animation workflow, aren't we? Reanimated collab win. Okay, I don't think I need you anymore, so goodbye. Actually, no. Yeah, get out of here. 5%. Jesus, man. That's too much. My teacher commented on my presentation that my cat meowing was cute and then didn't grade my presentation. The cat was distracted. I've seen menus partner and they mean like work. Well, yeah, but you can... It's usually easier to figure out in context. Like, they're usually talking about their work, right? And in which case, it's safer to assume work partner than romantic partner. Not always, right? Some people do work at the same place, but not everybody. Unethical surplus of yaoi. What is... Chat, get it together. Normally I don't reprimand you guys, but like, get it together. What are we doing? Okay, how are things looking right now? Andrew's currently not center frame, but that's to be expected. We will fix that. So the facial expressions aren't correct. God, animation really falls apart. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that mover needs to be off by default. He has no neck. Oh, I deleted the references. Fuck. Time to go back a version. Local save space is nearly full. I don't care. It's fine. Turns animation workflow, probably. I know Blender lets you actually categorize frames into keyframes, so it maintains breakdowns, which is cool. Blender is so cool. Real. I mean like a work pipeline though. More so. Of like how do we do these animations quickly and efficiently? Because we're gonna have a lot to do. Right? Bro had his follow behavior? What were we doing, dude? I do gotta go update the Trello. I just don't... I feel like me and Desmond or the duo that needs a Trello. But then, with it only being a duo, it's kind of easy to communicate, so it's not as necessary. Because for everyone else, I kind of direct them to do stuff, so they don't necessarily need to know what needs to be done. So you squint, and you're neutral, and you're doubting. I'll write this down. Try to start because I don't remember they exist. See, I don't think they're that hard though. Once you build it into habit, like it's not hard at all. And it's so much nicer to have a definitive written down plan than to be trying to mentally keep track of everything. But like, the need for it, part of helping remember to use it is the need to use it. And what I am saying is like, the need isn't fully there. It isn't as there as much as it could be for this project. For something like Mirror, though, the need absolutely is there. I think once you get into 3 people who are trying to work independently, you need to have a Trello, for sure. Something like that. Assume dialogue and block out posing in camera in between polishing. Yeah, probably something like that. Do we block out or go storyboard? My work time to music at this point, so the trailer doesn't really apply to me. Yeah. But I would have... I think I would like to have you back on Dreams sometimes too, SMB fan. I'm not 100%, and I think it does depend on how much free time you have, but I think we need more hands. We've gotten pretty efficient with the team members that we do have, but we are down 1. You know. Joy and doubt simultaneously. With W. Did we break something about his eyes? This animation very much feels like his eyes are supposed to move, and I feel like I remember them moving, but they don't move anymore. So review before dialogue and block out if anyone actually has strong ideas for that, but if we just know like where we want to take place and what we want it to say, I don't see any reason to not just tip directly into Dreams. Yeah, that's kind of how I would be leaning. I think my main thing for a storyboard is if multiple people are going to do it, it's good to... And it's kind of, again, another reason to use the Trello is it just ensures everyone's on the same page. Because if one person has mentally the vision of what they want for the animation, that is perfectly fine if they're the only person who does it. But if someone else wants to contribute, then there's a problem. You're so spoiled, Pippa. Now it's not bedtime, I'm sorry. No matter how much you want it to be, I'm busy right now. Hello, Dreams Content. Welcome on in. You're also, I don't think you're going to be very happy with me by the end of the day, Pippa. I think we're finally shaving Pippa today, chat. The Clippers game. I wasn't able to yesterday because people were at work and busy. And Monday, I was kind of booked. I wasn't able to really get it in. So today's the day. hide the fun. You need it though. I think you'll be happier afterwards. Doubt, squint, and neutral. Oh, get that frown upside down. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Dreams content? Had a good Wednesday, very productive Wednesday. I've pretty much been doing Dreams the whole day. I decided to stream what I was already doing. Same thing happened with the Hitman stream. I was like, well, I'm already doing this. Let's just... I'll just stream it. Oh. Oh. Reminder that your humming is completely off sync from the music. Well, that's just how it's gonna be, because I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why it's offbeat. I cannot imagine. I don't know. I don't know. I need to add some more delay to it. One of these days I'll figure it out. Dreams forever. Indeed. I hope Dreams sticks around. I unironically... It's not gonna happen, but I do unironically hope for a Dreams 2. If I could be so real. I feel like Dreams 2 would go crazy. So we can have all our audios in sync in the FNAF 2 apartment. The music's on a loudspeaker and we form a choir and our neighbors have no complaints because they're not going to complain about noise. That's not going to happen. That's a completely... That's just not going to... We're going to keep saying I'm going to get us noise complaints. That's... I'm not loud. Man screams every hour at the top of the hour. I'm just a clock. What's so wrong with that? You need to know what time it is. This man blinks like crazy. How many faces are still missing? Like, did the faces get deleted? Where did they go? Okay, hold on. I need to go check again. Is the FNAF 2 apartment going to be in the layout of the FNAF 2 building? That honestly wouldn't be a bad apartment. There's 4 rooms for everybody, kitchen, common area, a couple bathrooms, so that not one person's not clogging all of it. The evil and twisted back room for our skeletons and our victims. It's pretty good. I would hate to clean that. And of course, our gaming center in the security office. I would hate the FNAF 2 building as a place of living. No, it would suck. Pokemon I miss? When might your game be released? Oh, I don't know. We're making good progress every day, but it's really hard to say. Oh, put the the fucking crying emoji in the patch notes. We had a deadline for summer, but we're overdue now. We're not overdue, but it's not happening, I can tell you that. Excuse me. Excited to play it? I'm glad. Unfortunately, Yeah, dude, just gotta keep posted for when it is done. I'm sure when it is done, though, I will be going live with the stream title, "The game is done," or something along those lines in all caps. So, if you're followed and paying attention to the notifs, then you'll probably see when it's done. Was expected to be finishing levels summer, turned out into making the gameplay better summer. That is also true. That is what happened. We were supposed to spend this summer making a bunch of content for the game, but we actually just finished like all the gameplay systems instead. Whoops. We'll be parading around town once the game is done. If you've ever heard of Dreams, you're getting 10,000 pings. Yeah, it's going in the Dreams Forever Discord server, probably twice at least, on accident, but still twice. I'm going live, talking about it. That's the thing I do want to do when the game is released. I'm definitely doing a developer commentary stream on it, for sure, to celebrate it going up. We'll be reaching out to a couple people to see if they want to play it, like, directly. I think Desmond has even, like, more in-depth plans than that. But I don't know what they are. I'm on an Uni team. That's a great emote. I want that. Live CNR 3 premiere featuring CNR team on stream. I don't know how to orchestrate that because there's a lot of you guys. Maybe bring you on one by one. I'll figure a plan out. I gotta figure out a plan for... I gotta figure out a plan for... the 21st, my stream anniversary. Pippa, you can't just type a bunch of capital K's into my notebook. You can't do that. Stop. Pippa, you... Okay, get up. I need to use the keyboard. You can clean yourself elsewhere. I'm sorry. Oh, you're so cute, though. And so fluffy. It's not fair. Why don't we get to be fluffy? You're so fluffy. I will host the live CNR3 symphonic concert. Yeah! Woo! Neutral, wide-eyed, and centered. So that's why the eye movement, because we reworked how the eye movement works, so it got lost in translation. Pippa heard your pleas and she said KK and continued doing it anyways. That's true, that is what happened. You're so cute, Pippa. You're also so furry. There's so much fur and fluff everywhere. I want to play more Twilight Princess. How about after stream? Maybe that can be your reward for cleaning. Was that what you needed to do during stream? Oriana had something she needed to do during stream. That's why she... But I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was cleaning. I'm doing homework. I'm not cleaning. Well, the homework is more important. So that's still a dub. And these facial expressions were so good. I can't believe they just got eviscerated over the updates. I don't know what happened. We want a Dreams-like engine for PC that includes everything in one tool. This will be great. This is what I'm saying, man. Dreams 2. Have it no longer be confined just to PS4. Give me data structures. They kind of have that. You know what? I won't ask for data structures, but give me strings. Please give me strings. Give me strings. Give me the peer-to-peer online multiplayer. What else? Give me by frame execution. I don't know how they'd figure that out if they wanted to keep the node system, but people have done it. Like it can be done. Give me per frame execution. Like, I don't want my code being executed randomly based on its like 3D position in the world or whatever it uses to determine it. Just execute all of the code every frame. That way I know exactly when things are going to run and we don't get all those weird bugs where like sometimes you need to delay something by a frame, sometimes you don't. Like, if I just want some consistency in the logic is mainly what I'm asking for with that one. And then I imagine I'd have even more, but I can't think of them right now. Yeah, we are doing Sean Knight. This one. I did forget. But beforehand, she could Twilight. I'm gonna have to do something beforehand, so like there will be time. I need to shape the cat. Do your ears need scritchy scratchies? Oh, there you go. Shape the cat. So we were playing Bed Wars last night on Hypixel. And we jokingly said we should just build Bed Wars on the server, and now I actually kind of want to do that, I'm not gonna lie. Disman wanted to build a map. I went to bed thinking of the like practicality and like systems required to do it. It got in my head, now I want to do it, it happened. Bed Wars map based on the server. No, I mean Bed Wars on the server. Like, we already wanted to build a Warden Coliseum. I think we build an entertainment complex where you can go play Bed Wars. Like, that's a mini game we build out in the entertainment complex. I think the only thing we'd really need a plugin for is like a no build zone. Set up a couple of no build zones. I don't think there's any way to do that with the mods we have. I meant in creative. This is a lot less fun if I have to gather resources. What are you talking about? Just send me to gather resources, dude. I got you. See, Desmond, you're forgetting we have schematic cannons, bro. Do you remember? Do you know how I'm building my Guardian farm? So you build the thing in creative, and then you save it as a schematic and upload it to the server, put it in a schematic cannon, and it just gives you a checklist of all the resources. You give me the checklist, and I'll just go get all of them for you. Perfect system. Bed Wars on the server, where the map is based on the server. Seems goofy, but I'm compelled. That's literally how I'm building the Guardian farm, bro. When you're building a giant complex thing, I agree, building it in survival is really hard. So you build it in creative, and then use the schematic cannon to get all the to get the exact checklist of resources you need. And I don't know about you, I personally find collecting resources for a build in Minecraft is so much easier when you know exactly what you need. You know what I mean? Like, there's no overshooting, there's no undershooting, so you have to go out and get more stuff. You just know exactly what you need. You just go get all of it in one trip and you're done. I think it'd be fun. I still want to build a bowling thing. In fact, I was considering streaming Minecraft today. I completely forgot. But I'm on a dreams roll, so That's okay. I don't think it's a problem for me to stream dreams, considering how much work it needs to be done still. I'll build stuff. Yeah, I could launch a creative server for people to build test build stuff. Could do that. Or I mean, one of you could do that. And by one of you, I mean Dismond. I don't know if Morgana could do that, actually. I don't know if her computer could handle a modded server and client. I like getting materials. Remote multiplayer is so fun. See, like, you'd be designing the map, Dismond, and I'd be figuring out how to logistically pull it off with, like, the least amount of plugins. Because then I don't have to install it much. Again, the only thing I wouldn't know how to do is a no-build zone. And I was considering, like, you could just gentleman on it, like, don't build and spawn or whatever, but, like, people are gonna do it on accident in the heat of the moment. Like, it's just gonna happen, so probably be better to have an actual no-build zone or something. You severely underestimate my computer. Does your computer have 16 gigs of RAM? By the way, chat, I need 16 gigs of RAM to run the composition. Oh, then you're good. Never mind. To run the composition software for my composition class this upcoming semester. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Think I'm a caveman? I'm still used to your old computer, bro. Look, man. That thing definitely was not running any Minecraft servers anytime soon. Why is this only one of his irises? Wait, what the fuck? Why is that only one of them? There we go. The character's back. Just the fact his irises can move. What's everything I would buy a laptop without 16 gigs of RAM? Is it armature hour? Armature? I mean, when I'm rigging and animating, it in fact is armature hour, actually. That is exactly what we're doing. I'm not logging into the server in a hot minute. There's a few new mods that need installation, but probably have to be DM'd them since I don't use CurseWord anymore. I could do that if you want, SMB fan. I'm trying to have the server running in the background more again. It's currently up, actually. Only has a MacBook. Was the current mod pack still runnable? Like, on MacBook? I think so. How beefy is the MacBook? Speak frown. Why is this stuff not done? Left aligned. I'm gonna go for -9. Dead, well, it's a MacBook, but I'd love to try. Oh, is there no way to align his irises up anymore? With this new... Oh, well, that works. That still pretty much looks like the face I wanted anyway, but is there no way to actually move them up and down? Go down is quite. You know what he's just gambling on his computer specs. That's all it is, really, if you think about it. Okay. Andrew should be just as expressive as he used to be now. I just gotta move him into the right spot again, since he's off. I can't believe that sign breaking is not synced. Okay. Let's move you to be, like, where you're supposed to be. How about that? Bold change, I know. Like, there you go, you're now center frame. That's so much better already. Where's his neck? That's why this needs to be reanimated. That is why. Are you on the finish that play, Sean? Where do car talk sounds sample from? Oh yeah, it's sample from that. It's sampled from me saying that. I think. No, actually, I don't think it is. I think I'm mixing that up with something else. When we were recording our talking sounds for Wipeout, we used "Are you going to finish that croissant?" as our sample line. It's just a good sample line for whatever reason. Mine was Splatoon Octoling. Oh yeah, that's right. Is that animating you? What is that animating? I'd love to do voice acting for you someday if you ever do a game with that. Oh, I love voice acting. Even if it's like fake voice acting like this. What is this animating? Is this like shrinking this rope? Hello, Cinnamon. Welcome on in. Let's de-animate these carts. Holy shit, it's Tanaka Persona 3 real. It sure is. Even if the quality's horrendous, like MM8 voice acting can add so much. What is MM8? I read that as Mario Maker 8. I also read that as Mario Maker 8. We waited so long for the second, then got 8. Where's Mario Maker 3, bro? Where is it? Ah! 3 through 7 got lost in transit. It's like MMA wrestling to me. A few talents like that I borderline refuse to show anyone unless prodded, and there's a reason, like singing. Oh no, because you did it with a friend. I see. That friend. Simple Flips did that Mario Maker 3 hoax for some reason. I know. It's kind of funny though. No, it's another friend. Oh. Well then I don't get what you're getting at. Like crap, Loris, I sneezed. Hey, my friend with my friend. He's the world's chillest guy. I'm not getting at anything other than I just don't send show talents unless there's a reason. Oh! Unless I'm prodded and there is a reason to do it. I read that as unless prodded and there's a reason why I have to be prodded. I see. Good old language. Shout out to language chat. Ellis, if you're a bot watcher, text me, man. Yeah, what up, Ellis? How's it going? I'm gonna reuse a model here. Hello. That scared me for a second. I thought that was on my. I thought that was in dreams. I was like, what did I do? Oh my god. So that's what that does. You're not cinematic, Andrew, are you? Disman, do you want me to check out anything with wall running, by the way? It's been a bit. Figure out and make sure. I've been too distracted to make any meaningful progress. That's so real. I go back and forth on if watching a stream is helpful or harmful for my dreams productivity. Oh, you can't, guys, you can't all be doing the animation. Stop that. Don't freaking do that. Don't, stop. Don't freaking... Why is... Where does this wire go? You guys are too entertaining and fun to talk to. Why, thank you. Oh, I gotta crank my volume. I need some forced interlude right now. Is it a hot take to say that this is better than Sticker Brush? Is there two versions of Scalpel? Am I insane? Yes. That is insane. This song is 6 out of 10 on a good day. Excuse me? Mods banner. Didn't work, Chief. I wonder why. That's what these wires are plugged into. I understand now. Putting off water for an hour, BRB. Go get water! What are you doing, chat? Glitz. What? Chat straight up not being healthy. Yeah, well, guys, come on now. Come on now. Okay, let's just... Can I just, like, select everything in here and just, like, start over? I don't really know why I copied and pasted this action recorder, if I'm honest. Am I getting water, but what I do need in a few minutes is Domino's. Domino's is good, dude. I've only been streaming for an hour. It's felt like an eternity. I feel like I've done so much. Has it really only been an hour? Damn, dude. I don't know how long this stream's gonna go, chat, because I am, like, hella sniffly and stuff. I don't know if I can make it to the normal end time. We'll see. We'll see. Streamer hates chat and feels like time is taking ages. Yeah, it's specifically chat's fault. I don't know how, but, like, yeah. Clearly it's chat's fault. We're having fun, so we're not having fun, and we're all miserable. That's what it must be. That's the only explanation. The hand. I can't believe you say that song's a 6 out of 10, Morgana. That song gets me through fucking car rides. Okay, it's really hard to tell where his hands are supposed to be because he's fucking broken. Where are his arms supposed to be? Okay, let me... Let's get that back. Oh yeah, that's gonna help a lot with this. There we go. Look at that efficiency, chat. Should the times move slow on the Dreamer soundtrack? Can't say I've actually listened to the Dreamer soundtrack. So I can only assume that this is this hand. But then, like, where does the other one go? Alright, that's pretty close. I guess he'd be pulling on the very end, so like this. Okay, and we do that for that many frames. And then it like pulls into a straining animation, doesn't it? Yeah. Ah, it's gonna be tricky. It has been too hoarse. This is a tough one to be broken, dude. Chat, I am gonna get food, I think. And then I will be back. I'll see if food boosters my energy. Probably will. Anyway, chat, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, chat. Nobody did anything bannable while I was gone, did they? Okay. I'm gonna take a peek at JJ. What's going on with this guy?
Pepsi. 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 Pepsi.
Pisman has been working on this wall stuff most of the day.
Pepsi.
Why are you peeping? Well, I want to see what you've done. What's different? You can't wall jump up corners. Fuck, you can wall jump up corners. Oh, never mind. I actually don't know why that's happening.
Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi.
Ah.
Pepsi. 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 Pepsi.
You gonna run? No.
Pepsi. Pepsi.
That's like cool tech though. I kind of like that.
Pepsi. 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 Pepsi.
Holy shit, the tech. Wait, that's awesome.
Pepsi. 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 Pepsi.
That's such awesome. That's such good movement, bro.
Pepsi.
I love that.
Pepsi. Pepsi.
I must be tricking the code because if you, I also can't hit it consistently at the moment, so might not be a problem.
Pepsi.
But
Pepsi.
oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Pepsi.
I am able to jump on the same wall once I hit it, so it seems like the logic gets broken down by something.
Pepsi.
It's probably not too bad though.
Pepsi.
The money saving life hack I came up with does not save money. Damn. This is so sad.
Pepsi. Pepsi.
Okay, anyway, chat, I think we are gonna... I don't know, do I want to animate more? Or do I want to do some code? We'll animate more. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not enjoying this. But, like, that's kind of more reason to finish it, right? I think I put the arms too far up. I'm not positive. Dog hyper. He's so loud. Come on, de-loud this dog. I remember this being the hardest part of this opening to animate, too, which is, I think, kind of daunting to me. My goodness. I see how it... Okay, I see how this movement works now. His leg strains out. That's how he does it. So... His arms don't move, though, right? His hands aren't moving places. No, they are moving, but the rope is moving with him. Like, I just put this part... You definitely touched it up. I know you animated the rope. Is that joke organ writing? Yes, I immediately thought of it. So his hand's on the edge. Okay. I see. Okay, this should be doable. I think I'm fearing it too much. Just wait until 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Just wait until 8 p.m. to get my V-Bucks chat. I smiled. That's so nice. Hello, Rainbow. Welcome to my V-Bucks session. Yeah, we're getting V-Bucks right now. Okay, here we go. Now I can see the movement better. So let's just... Whoop. There we go. So that pulls him. That already pulls him a good amount. Let me change this. Yeah, so that's a nice, good firm tug right there. Let's turn it that way so he's got a little more give, so that's a little more dramatic. And then as for this hand, I don't really know. Hide from behind the invisible chat wall. This not moving is tricky. I gotta remember that the rope itself moves. I gotta get this keyframe out. And then there we go, yeah. Okay, maybe not actually. No, I'm confused. If only this was an action recorder. But it does need to be a timeline for some things. Is this rope animated by anything? In this current version, or is that broken? This moves it down. I see, okay. If that's the case, is this even... Oh, I got this super wrong then. Oh, that explains a lot. Chat, I'm hungry and want a burger. I could go for a burger. I do love me some burger. No, stop. Foot is actually in the right place. Foot doesn't move for this whole thing. It is so impossible to look at this fucking model. Okay, hold on a minute. Get the burn effect out of here. Oh, that's the torso. Get the burn effect out of here. Get the freaking tail out of here. Okay, let's do this. That's looking pretty good right there. Yep, that's pretty good. This is the wrong model. They put me in the wrong model. Well, I put myself in the wrong model, but yeah. Okay, let's get these hands in the right spot. That's good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be way better. No, not furry Andrew. He's gotta go, Chad. Okay. A little tricky, but it's done now, which is nice. So then it's just a matter of change that easing and then the strain here. I gotta pose. Oh, enter the mic curve. Whew. I don't know if I want to make another separate model for that or not. Probably not. I could probably recycle the box one. Yes, Pippa, I hear you. Hello. Pippa's a lot, but she's very cute. Okay, and the straining animation is not that complicated as I expected. There we go. You are the starting and ending frame of this animation, I assume. Oh, this animation happens so quickly. Hello, Peppa. Yes. Okay. Can I possibly figure this out? I'm gonna say it's 3. I'm getting big, yeah, I'm getting big 3 vibes. This is just linear easing, right? Oh no, it's actually ease in, ease out, but very barely. Okay. Noted. It's really hard to tell what needs to move. Tisbin, you don't happen to remember what needs to move, do you? I guess I can probably easily check, too. What all is moving here? Just the pelvis, it looks like. Which is having a ripple-on effect. I mean, maybe his upper torso is moving as well. But I'd imagine the hands and feet are both IK. They are both IK, yes. I'm just trying to figure out what parts of this actually moved. And it looks like it's just the pelvis and maybe the top torso. I just don't know how the pelvis moves exactly. Oh, maybe like that. Oh yeah, this definitely moves. Alright, that'll do. Now I'd like to zoom in on this, please. There we go. That's probably about 18%. Who knows? Why are you a frame off? Alrighty. You are repeating your looping for this entire duration. You're looping until about there. Alright. A bit of a scary change to make, but let's get rid of him and see how it looks. Cool, facial expressions are back. Yeah, he's maybe jostling a little too much with that. That's fine though. I just want to replace these Andrew models so I can move on to the other half of the scene. Oh my god, okay. Turn these off. Okay. That was the wrong guy. It was you that I wanted to do that too. Capsule colliders. So let's get this minecart position. Put a new action recorder right here. When they loop and when they don't loop by default is different. That's strange. That's confusing. I understand the vision, but that's really confusing. Okay. I'm gonna say I just can't see paint. I don't... Paint's screwing with me, bro. Okay, let's just cram them in there. Yeah, there we go. I can't see anything. Okay, let's get his arms in the proper place and then go from there. I don't really need much of a reference model for redoing this pose, so let's just use the small bit that I would want a reference for. Why do his arms not bend the way I think they're going to? Oh wait, they do. Never mind. I'm so sniffly today, chat. I don't know what's up. I don't know if this is really the pose I want for him. This is a weird pose. You know, it might be the default pose, actually. What is the default pose? That's what he uses. Okay, his hand's just wrong. That hand is just wrong. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Alright, now we no longer need this. Get this out of here. So we want his legs to not be super obvious. Why is there a third rocket as part of this model? Been listening for what was my favorite ever dress. Life is happening. Yo! This is huge. There we go. Legs are now out of the way. Alright, and then it's just the facial expressions. I need him actually like dropping into the cart as well, but that'll be easy. You take care of Kitches. We'll be lurking till then. Thanks for lurking, SB fan. Don't know how much longer we will go, but appreciate it. Nonetheless. But where's your appreciation? Are you appreciative? It's hard to tell. You're really cute though. It fixes the dress fell apart because the material wasn't good, so if I bought it again, I'd have it again. But it's showing me ones I like. It knows what I want. Oh no. I'm gonna assume it's joy and anger that makes this face that I want. Yes. There's finally a breakthrough in clothes shopping. This is where people find cute stuff. There's been a breakthrough. Where people find cute stuff has been identified. It's only a matter of time, sir. There we go. I was really confused. I was like, this is not on frame? It is on frame. There we go. Okay. And then the frame before this should just be like, he's up in the air, right? Like, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, it's empty because I deleted the reference. So I'm gonna have to guess. That's okay. You typed a bunch of numbers into my notepad, Pippa. Okay, and then we need to... I disagree with this being ease out. We need to move you in accordance with that minecart at this time. It's probably... I wonder if it's worth just putting the minecart in the action recorder. How easy would that be? I mean, it's definitely worth it. Let me give it a shot. Does this work if I just, like... You're mine now. Does that work? It does. Awesome. Okay. So then let's do that for this as well. Where does this go? Does this go... Where the fuck did it go? What? Where are you? Oh, you're there? Hold on a minute. Where does this go? Just straight into the fog? Okay. I'm just gonna recreate that then. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. And then this is... I can't tell if that was 6 or 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 7. Okay. And then they move in tandem. Which is nice. So we need you to be like this. There we go. So now this should be good. Oh, that's not right. I'm gonna run that one by me again. Oh, it's because of you. Stop that. Ooh, oh, it's because of these stuff. Get these out of here. There we go. Beautiful. So I think that's the animation repaired. Up to the point that it was at. Windows when I last touched it, at least. So now it's going to be all new animation from this point forward, which means it'll be way more fun to do. So that's nice. That definitely needs a touch up, but... Alright, nice. Beautiful. So everything is... Well, there's one more thing that needs to be turned into cinematic Benjer. Not Benjer. But... I want to move you back a frame. Can I do that? Can you move back a frame? Looks so traumatized from hitting that sign. He just blasts straight through it. I don't know what the, I guess this is the sign animation. I'm gonna need to, put that into action recorder too for better timing, probably. Um, okay, I need him to be in position earlier, is the one thing about this. Can I... Like, can I add time at the very start of the animation, is what I want to do. There we go, yeah. Beautiful. So with that, he'll teleport into position off camera. And then be good to go. So then... If that's the frame... Okay, so I just need to move it over 4 slots. Boom. That should fix that. So you don't see him teleport on screen. Don't know why that UI does that. It's weird. I also don't know if the UI should be on screen. Probably shouldn't, right? Okay, and then next is the tunnel segment. So here we would activate the mover. So we'd start moving through the tunnel. And the actual tunnel shots are pretty simple. Most of them are him in the minecart, so the camera's already in there. It's just a matter of modeling the tunnel. The only complicated part will be the fall and jump that he does, but still shouldn't be too bad. So what are you doing? You're spawning in the broken sign, I assume. Is that always here? No, it's not. Or no, it is always here. Okay, I see. So. At frame 158 is when the collision occurs. So on this frame, this group would become invisible. No, other way around. Why is this group visible? Okay, this group would become visible. This one would become invisible. It should really never be collidable. And then it splits apart. Sometime after. Is it the individual pieces in the group that are the invisible ones? No, actually, but they're collidable. Why are they visible then? Also, what the fuck is this? Why? And why is that? Why? So why can't I see them? I make you visible, so you should be visible, but you're not. Weird. The impact happens about here, so I would expect this piece to fly around like this way. The fuck? Interesting. This piece would follow suit around this way. Ooh, oopsies. and we'd ease those out. Because it's an impact. Okay, I'm curious how that looks. Alrighty. Okay, some weird visibility going on. Okay. Me typing on my keyboard on my keyboard. What? Alright, well, chat, I think this is where we're gonna call it. It's time for me to shave my cat and eat some food. But the animation is repaired. The offending models are taken out and replaced with cinematic Andrew. Everything's reanimated. It's like they were never gone. So then the remaining cutscene work is to polish up that polish up the straining, if we're honest, with the rope. Polish up the takeoff with the minecart into the sign. That takeoff into the sign, once that is done, that lets me set the general mover speed for the rest of the animation, so that's pretty important to get done. And then it's mostly some dialogue, the jump over the railing, which will be like the most complicated animation, and then it's like just some camera trickery and some lighting stuff. It'll be pretty simple. So yeah, thank you all for coming to the stream, chat. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good rest of your night, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.